The Earnestly Speaking podcast is a show that is founded on free-flowing conversation and may at times venture into mature subjects. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to this Earnestly podcast. I'm your host, Ernest EJ Christian, coming to you on a, was chilly Thursday afternoon. Now it's back to normal in South Florida. On the line of sports is our old friend, the controversial GW Gras, on Twitter at GWLLG. What's up?
Oh, man, good. It's my favorite pay-per-view of the WWE here, the Royal Rumble.
It is mine as well. But I gotta start here first. My wife has to go and pick with you.
Why?
Your Lizzo comments got to her.
My what comment?
Your comments on Lizzo. On Twitter a couple days ago.
Fuck Lizzo.
What is your beef with Lizzo?
I can't stand Lizzo, man.
I'm whatever with her. I mean,
you know what it is? She's obviously like an industry plant. Like, she's put there by the industry to, like, they put her in there so they market her to do these songs to you know, it's just stupid. And then, like, she looks like she's being forced to, like, do all these antics and just be stupid on social media or in public. I hate it. It's just childish. It's annoying. The whole gimmick is stupid. Like, I don't care. It's just annoying. I want her to be done with it.
You don't think she's empowering women?
No, she's not.
Feminists?
Yeah. You want to know what's funny? It's like, I have no problem. If you're a big girl, you dress whatever you want. You do whatever you want to do. But, like, when she went out to that game, I forget what, Lakers or Houston game, and she literally had her ass out, no, you're fucking disgusting.
That actually bothers me. No.
It's not like you're on a stage performing or something. You're in a public place. People got families and kids there, and that's how you're gonna act. That's not empowering. That's not being a woman. All that is degrading yourself. If you want to make a spectacle of yourself because it goes viral, then you're trash to me.
I actually agree on that one. I got a lot of mixed responses when I made my position clear on that on social media weeks ago. And it wasn't people look at it as like, well, I'm fat shaming. No, because if a skinny girl did the same thing too, it'd be the same issue also. It's a family area. Exactly. It's a family, environment.
I actually got a video sent to me by someone from the Bro Network. My girl Kate, she sent me this video. She goes, "Oh, look at your girl Lizzo. She's on Snapchat or something, pretty much with a guy filming her and acting like she was about to give a moral, and we're supposed to celebrate this girl."
And again,
like, come on,
do what you want. I mean, street country. I mean, I'm all whatever. My thing, I've always said, is time and place. Like, I don't mind her music.
A hoe is a hoe. A hoe is a hoe, dude. A hoe is a hoe. Just call it what it is. You know. That's not being sexist or nothing. A hoe is a hoe.
Hey, man. You know what's funny? I think I might save this topic for the next Super Shit Pod we do with Roz, because I love to get her perspective on this, especially too. Because
she's definitely gonna not agree with me because she doesn't agree with anything.
I don't know. I actually don't know. Roz may actually agree with. I don't know. If I had to guess, I think Roz may actually lean your way on that topic as well too. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
If it's Roz, she can lean all the way on me.
Oh my lord. Also,
that was misogynistic.
I know. Our boy Raphael Ains. They call him Mr. Controversy. They said that you are the most controversial person on social media. Honestly, in our circle. You have a comment for you have a clapback for everything. All right, Derek Jeter. Now this is not new to you. The topic of Derek Jeter. You're not a fan of Derek Jeter. You wrote an article a couple years ago saying how overrated he was and all that. He's now.
It went viral.
It went viral. It did go viral, and he got elected to the Hall of Fame this week. The controversy is more so the fact that he was one vote short of being unanimous. Of course, you have an issue with that as well too. Well, you have an issue. Well, you don't give a shit necessarily. What's your thoughts on Derek Jeter missing the by one vote?
I was actually glad to find out it was a White Sox beat writer that showed him a vote.
And you're a White Sox fan too, yeah.
Yeah, it was my team. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's, but, like, whatever, man. Derek Jeter's, was he above average? Yeah, he was nothing fantastic or great. It was the fact that he had the New York cloak on him, and he had New York protecting his image. That's the reason why he was glorified like that. He was never even the greatest shortstop of his time. For people to be glorifying the way they always were. So it's like, whatever, man. You know what? You cannot tell New Yorkers anything because they're all going crazy because Eli Manning's retiring, and I'm sure you're part of that too. So it's like, whatever. You just can't tell the New York fans anything. You just can't tell the New York fans anything. So it's whatever. It's because you know what? There's the same fan base that sticks by a total scumbag and Mickey Mantle. So what? So what are you gonna tell them?
Well, first off, on the Eli thing, real quick, I called this shit a year ago. 12 months ago, I said he's going to play 1 more year and retire. He ain't going anywhere else. Oh, no. He'll play another team. He has to left in the tech. No, he doesn't want to play anywhere else. Period. So. And
honestly, I don't think he wanted to go and get declined either.
That too, probably.
Because let's call a spade a spade. The last 4 years, he's been complete garbage.
I agree.
So, I don't think teams really wanted Eli. I don't think teams were like, oh, this is Eli was turning over the ball at an emergency rate. It was crazy how many times he would just fumble and turn over the ball. I don't think teams were looking for Eli as a savior or even a bridge. I agree. And Eli wasn't wanted to be a bridge. He wanted to be a guy for another 2 years. He saw the writing was on the wall, and when you've been playing that long, you can see where the end of your career is coming. Mm-hmm. He lasted for a while. He never really got hurt. So. Which was always the best part of Eli Manning. He never really got hurt.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously the topic, I'm actually writing an article about this right now on my blog, the Hall of Fame topic. We have this, especially the last couple of years now with him laying down, this is going to be probably the last time we're going to have this discussion before he's actually up for possible enshrinement in Canton in 5 years. Where do you stand on the whole Eli Manning Hall of Fame discussion?
His stats do not put him in the Hall of Fame. His last name does, and that's what's going to happen. His stats do not put him in the Hall of Fame.
Well, his stats. Well, this is where I'll stand, and I'll probably talk about this in another podcast down the road. I'm with you. I was once upon a time prior to maybe 3-4 years ago. He's a shoo-in. He may not be a first ballot guy, but he'll probably get in at some point because of the name and the stats. And play with Odell especially too. The numbers are going to become bloated because of that. But I've actually gone more. I'm actually more on the fence now on the topic than I had before. Now, to be fair, and the argument I have against people who say he's not a Hall of Famer is that, well, no offense to anybody else, but there's already precedence here for a guy who's a below average quarterback, record wise. I mean, not like we actually count records necessarily, win-loss records, because this is not fucking baseball. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that. But Joe Namath is in the Hall of Fame, and he's a sub 500 quarterback, but Super Bowl III and the upset over the Colts holds a lot of weight, and it's the only Jets Super Bowl to this day. So if he got in, then Eli probably should get in too.
I also think for the Joe Namath thing at the time, Joe Namath was very Hollywood. He was very flashy. He brought a different look to the NFL, and I think that held weight. And he was like a media sweetheart, because he was a good-looking guy. He loved the camera. I think all of that kind of pushed him into the Hall of Fame. But whatever. I get what you're saying. Statistically, no, he doesn't even belong. He doesn't belong sniffing in the Hall of Fame. But I think that's what really got him in there. And we're talking about an era where quarterback stats were trash anyway.
Right.
I mean, quarterback stats were like what? If you had 18 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, you were elite. So whatever. We're talking about a totally different era. But the thing is that always gets me Eli and Phillip Rivers to me, it's insane how perception changes everything. Because Phillip Rivers statistically is no doubt a Hall of Famer. When Phillip Rivers decides to retire, which may not be this season, from what I'm hearing, is people will be like, oh, he's borderline, and it's just because he was stuck on the Chargers. I mean, really, that's the only reason why. And it's messed up because Phillip Rivers has been ridiculous his entire career.
Perception is reality. You're right. Playing in a small market, Eli and Jeter kind of, sort of, in that same bubble because they're New Yorkers. Now, I will credit Jeter still deserves it because of the fact that he was actually a very good player. But the New York thing actually makes it even bigger. I agree with you 100% on that one.
Yeah, the New York and the championships. I mean, for Jeter,
let's put it this way: he's not even the greatest Yankee of all time, and not only that, he's not even the greatest shortstop of all time. So let's stop.
No, You know, I think one of the funniest things is someone tried to argue to me, oh, he's the all-time stolen base leader. I'm like, Ricky Henderson had that record and did it in like 5 years, dude.
Yeah.
Just because you stayed on a team for 25 years, yeah, eventually you're gonna get all the records for that team. Like that stolen base record is complete trash on Derek Jeter's half, you know. But whatever, I could go and bash Derek Jeter all day long.
Oh, you've done on our old radio show. You made it a regular thing.
Yeah.
Staying on football, quick. Super Bowl 54, Chiefs, Niners. Any thoughts on the game coming up and what we've seen through the playoffs?
I wanna give a big shout out to my friend, our friend Kyle Nash. You know.
Yeah.
Because he always gets really sensitive when I talk about the 49ers.
By everything.
But I don't know. And I don't know. I really don't care. I know they're in the Super Bowl. Dude, whenever I watch them, I'm just not impressed. I don't understand the 49ers. I don't get it. Their quarterback is below average. They're just boring football. Yeah, the defense looks good against garbage-ass teams. Like, let's be honest. Green Bay was overrated all year. Let's all admit that. Green Bay was smoke and mirrors the entire year, you know? And when you look at San Fran's schedule, they were putting on 40 or 50 on Cincy, Cleveland. Like, get out of here with this team. I don't know. I think this team has caught a good run at a good time in a really weak NFC. You know? Like, the NFC was so bad, the Bears went 500. The Bears were awful. You know? The Bears were 500. You know, NFC was just bad this year. I think this has to be Andy Reid's time. You know, Andy Reid has to lock this up. There's no way the 49ers could beat an offense. I don't really care about I think the 49ers are so overrated. There's a team that's going to be 9-7 next year, and you can book me on that.
You and your takes, man. Could I argue the Garoppolo thing is more strategic than anything else? Because he has shown signs of being, you know, above average quarterback this year in big games.
I don't think so. I haven't seen it. I honestly haven't seen it.
Well, the
you know what
Saints
I see from Garoppolo a lot? You know what I see a lot from Garoppolo? A lot of dropped interceptions by the opposition every fucking week. It's like every week he throws it at these people, and because they're playing defense, they can't catch. It's like, wow, he gets away with it every week. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I guess that's props to him, but he gets away with it every week. I mean, really. I mean, I know people are like, oh, the running game was working so well. That's the reason why, you know, Garoppolo went through the ball 8 times. How much are you paying him to not throw the ball? This is stupid. Stupid. How much are you paying this guy to throw the ball 8 times? Like, you gotta be on crack. You gotta be on crack.
Did you see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announcements for this year?
Some of them.
Okay, well, let me throw out some names out real quick, and get your thoughts on that. Whitney Houston, Notorious B.I.G., Depeche Mode, the Doobie Brothers, Nine Inch Nails, just to name a few. You know, I have no problem with this necessarily. There's a lot of folks on the heavier rock side that pissed off that Soundgarden didn't get in yet. A couple of big names that bands that haven't gotten in as yet that didn't get any love this year. And I guess the argument more than anything else is the fact that the name of the whole thing. Like, we have obviously pop stars and whatever making it in the Hall of Fame. Probably some more than others. Should they change the name of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to just Music Hall of Fame?
No, because you know why? Because the rock and roll folk better calm down too. If they want to really get technical about it, they just call it the Blues Hall of Fame because rock and roll stemmed from the blues.
That's
so
true.
all those rock and roll people could calm. They could all calm the fuck down. You know, like I'm sorry, a couple of black people got in here now. You know, I'm sorry about that. You know, but you guys took rock and roll from the blues anyway. So
wait. Are you saying the argument is racial? I don't know if I go that far though.
Oh yeah,
maybe a little bit.
100%. Let me tell you, in 2020, I am done. I am done making counter arguments to not saying when things are black and white. I'm done. I'm just calling people racist when I call them racist. I don't care anymore. I'm done. Like playing the game of it's this, it's C and D. No, it's A and B, and it's always been A and B. This is me in 2020. I am not a resolution guy, but I'm tired of people skipping around it. Tired of it.
Wait. Are you saying you're going to be even worse now than you were in the last 6 years I've known you? You're going to be more on top?
Let me say it. I am ready to lose followers at a ridiculous rate this year.
And yet your game...
I've been building a strong the Bears Brawl and NFL Brawl brand. Man, I am ready to risk it all just because I'm tired of the nonsense out there, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. And the other thing is, why did Depeche Mode need to be in there? Like, does anybody know more than 3 songs by them?
I know maybe... Yeah, I know a couple of songs. I mean.
Come on, we're talking about Hall of Fame. Like, if you're in the Hall of Fame, then you should know more than a handful of songs by somebody. Like, Hall of Fame, like, this is the equivalent of putting, like, a guy in the Baseball Hall of Fame who hit 40 home runs one year, and that was it.
Well, Whitney Houston.
That's the equivalent of putting Depeche Mode in there. Depeche Mode.
Well, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston deserves to be in there. Obviously, there's no argument about that one.
Absolutely.
B.I.G.
Absolutely. And Biggie too. Yeah.
It's funny. B.I.G. only put out 2 albums.
And not for nothing. So if anybody knows hip hop, they're both 2 classic albums, and the second one, Life After Death, is close. That is probably the closest thing to a perfect rap album you'll ever hear in your life.
I agree.
And it's a 2-disc set. You know how impossible that is?
Yeah, if you laid out the 10 best albums of hip hop, in the last since the exception of the hip hop, both those albums are in the top 10.
Yeah. You wouldn't really argue with someone who has both of them on there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and if I don't know how deep the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame actually looks into it, but when it comes to hip hop, we have mixtapes, like we have underground stuff. It's like the discography kind of goes on in hip hop. It's not just what you put out, on a label. In hip hop it's a little different in that way because everything's stored. We got all the mixtapes, we got YouTube for like demo stuff, like we have everything by Biggie, and it's a lot. I mean, it just sucks when they get any more complete projects from him. But Biggie definitely, and he's been an inspiration to MCs for the last 20 years. So so like Biggie going in there, like if you were gonna put Pac in there, you knew Biggie was coming in there soon. And it's just a matter of time. And it's just a matter of time. We're gonna get the Jay-Z in there, and probably not for nothing, we'll probably get Nas in there.
Yeah. Did you hear the new Eminem album yet?
The what? I didn't hear
the new Eminem album.
Yes, I did.
Your thoughts?
I don't really have one.
You actually don't have a thought on that?
Eminem is that guy. You know what is Eminem? I'll never say this guy ain't talented. I mean, he is. He's one of the most talented. Let me tell you, he's one of talent-wise, one of the most talented rappers of all time.
Where's the butt? Where's the butt? The butt.
I really struggle listening to an Eminem album. I struggle because it's stupid. It's just stupid. Like, you listen to, how many times are you going to hear him do a rhyme scheme where he's like, with the backslash, with the gas slash, dash dash, with the gas dash, with the back dash, with the gas dash, with the back dash, hashtag, back dash. Like, I hate him. Like, he says a lot of nothing when he does that garbage.
I did enjoy the album, though. I
hate it. And I thought his album was trash. I thought his last 2 albums were trash. It's like, yeah, you can be good, you can still have talent, but you can have no substance whatsoever. And that's what we're getting from Eminem. And now he's pushing that bullshit song about gun control. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Jesus. Gee, you on a roll there, buddy.
You know what I like? I love now that when he's on a track with Royce the 5'9", Royce the 5'9" destroys Eminem now.
Yo, Royce is one that I see behind his top.
There is no doubt who's the better rapper right now.
Royce is actually, I think, either 2 or 3 songs on the album, and he's crushed on both, on all of them.
Royce, I'm looking forward to his next album because he produced the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Royce the last 4 or 5 years has been on fire, man. And that's great to see. It is a guy like, he's like in probably, 43 years old or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's been hitting his stride the last 5 years. I mean, that's beautiful to see. And he's been amazing. But, yeah, fuck Eminem, man. And all his fans, too, just cape for him. All those white fans that cape for him.
Again, racial, right?
Driving the car backwards, picking the Marshall Mack merch. I'm Marshall Mackers.
Are you calling Eminem the Bernie Sanders of hip-hop?
It makes no fucking sense. It's like, yes, I get it. You got a rhyme scheme and you like it, but it makes no fucking sense now.
It is good, though. I ain't gonna lie. It is amazing.
You know who does that better? Crooked Eye does it better. There's a lot of people who do what Eminem does right now better, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, I didn't care. Let me tell you, I forced myself to listen to that. I didn't want to even listen to it. I forced myself. I used to love Eminem. Let me tell you, I was a huge Eminem fan. But then I realized he ran out of shit to talk about. And I don't understand. And I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and they actually explained it. It's because he locks himself in his house all day. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Somebody was saying that
he has no idea.
Somebody
he has no idea what's going on outside of his house.
Right. Somebody was saying to me, I don't know where I heard it from, but somebody was saying, and it might have been Joe Budden actually, that was saying that he only discovered the internet recently.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Eminem, I mean, and credit to him, because if I was able to live a rich, luxurious life hiding from everybody, I would do the same thing.
Oh hell yeah!
But for you, your relevancy is only going to be so much when you're not. I'm not saying sounding like anybody else, because I don't want Eminem to sound like anybody else, you know. But when your topics, when you're still throwing O.J. Simpson metaphors out there, dog, like, come on, man.
To be honest, you know, if I had that kind of money,
you know what it is? He's better than that. He's better than that. That's what it is. As someone who loves hip hop, I want to see the best always be the best.
yeah.
You know, and it's so below par for him.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If I was Eminem and I had the first 3-4 albums of the run he had, made all that kind of money, able to design my life the way I wanted, I'd be a hermit too.
Yeah, I mean, and it happens to people. Like, it happened to 50 Cent.
I'm kind of one now. I'm kind of a hermit now, and I'm not even rich. I need more sponsors.
I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, shoot. And now you have a kid, especially too. You can't go anywhere if you wanted to. Well, you could, but probably yeah. Well, would you want to?
Well, I can't.
All right. Anyway, so 20 minutes to take some G. That's good. All right. Let's get to the Royal Rumble, shall we? I agree with you. Royal Rumble.
I forgot we were here for that.
No, that's all right. I want to get some of these take stocks. I wanted you to kind of just get it out of your chat, get it out of your system, because I know you had a lot of Twitter fingers are going nuts these last couple of days. I agree with you. Royal Rumble, like I always say WrestleMania only because WrestleMania highlights the bigness. But honestly, WrestleMania to me has gotten more watered down in recent years because it's like a Super Bowl now and you know that. Royal Rumble, I agree, is my favorite of the big four pay-per-views. My favorite, and I think I was reminded of that recently. And I'm gonna do some on my solo pod next couple of days when I do record it. I just rewatched Royal Rumble 1992 recently. Actually, last night. I finished it last night. For the first time in about 15, 20 years. That is, to me, still the best Royal Rumble of all time. And I
can't remember the year.
Okay.
I can't remember the year of life. I remember Ted DiBiase lasted 24, 25 people.
That was the Royal Rumble 1990. Because what had happened was in '89. He paid off somebody to take it. I guess he had gotten a high number, and he had paid somebody. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Akeem, a big boss man. I can't remember who it was. He had paid somebody to take his number, and he got the last number drawn. So as a penalty of that, Jack Tunney made him the next year the first guy. So he was the first one in there, and he lasted. Now here's the thing about '92. Also, Ric Flair drew third, and he won the whole thing. And by the way, the title's on the line that night. The winner of the Rumble won a title. I'm gonna do a whole little breakdown on that because I have some thoughts on that. Now that I'm watching it again for the first time in years, and as an adult, I have a lot of takes on that. One take being that time was perfect for Hogan to go heel, but that's just big. Because he should have gone heel at that point because the way that the whole thing ended. But anyway, so Royal Rumble 2020. By the way, I'm liking. I'll be honest with you, G. I really enjoyed the last couple of Raws. Raw's been really good the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they have. They've been really shitting on SmackDown. SmackDown's been kind of still picking up the rear.
Yeah. SmackDown's kind of watered down.
And I don't understand it. I don't understand why. Like, if it's not for, like, Reigns and Corbin, and I love Corbin, I'm tired of that beef, you know?
Yeah, you know why,
really,
though?
I'm glad it's coming to an end in Royal Rumble. I'm tired of it.
We think
they could do a lot more of both those guys.
We think it's coming to an end, but you know what it is, though, too, also. We had this beef not even 6 months ago, over the summer.
Yeah.
That's why. So, I mean, I get it. But, hopefully it comes to an end. Let's go there first, then. Roman Reigns and King Corbin. Stipulation is what now again? Because Roman Reigns won his match against Robert Roode on Friday Night SmackDown. So it's Falls Count Anywhere, I believe, for this one.
Yeah. Which, I hate those fights, by the way. I hate them.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just bother me. They go backstage. They end up at the food court. Like, just keep it in the ring, man. I hate those fights.
Who you got in this one?
I got Roman Reigns over here. I think Corbin's been getting the best of him on TV and stuff for the last, 3 months? And I think that's a great run for a heel against someone so high profile as Roman Reigns. And I think it's going to be great because this will help Roman move from that storyline, go on to hopefully a championship storyline, and for Baron Corbin, it won't make him lose any momentum. He has a little stable now. I think Corbin's the heel of all heels right now. And I think it's great that him and Seth Rollins are like the top two heels, and they both have stables right now. Because you and me are huge fans of stables, so it's good to see that.
Oh yeah, love factions. Yeah, Roman has to win this one because if they're gonna put Roman in the title match at WrestleMania, this has got to end now. I mean, this is a feud that's gone on for, really think about it, for almost a year. Look. And
I get it, but
I mean, shit. Corbin not only got best of him on TV, he beat him in the last pay-per-view also too.
Yep.
So Roman's gotta get this one at some point. So I got Roman in this one. Sheamus versus Shorty G, Chad Gable. Shorty G. It has a Chad Gable here, but it's Shorty G, whatever. You know what's funny? I've never seen Sheamus before wrestle in real time. And
really?
So, yeah, well, remember when I started watching last summer for the first time in 17 years, he had taken his little break. I guess did he get hurt or something?
Yeah.
So he was gone at that point. Then after Mania, he was gone. So, but him and Shorty G, nice little feud. I saw the blow off last week. But I can't see Sheamus lose this match. I really can't.
Sheamus is actually really good. Him and Cesaro were one of the better tag teams for a while when they formed the Bar, and they were really entertaining together. Hopefully they get the Bar back together because Cesaro is lost right now in his little faction with Shinsuke.
Yeah, I like that.
Cesaro's one of those guys that he's always lost, though, it seems. Like, and it sucks because he's such a good in-ring competitor. Just sucks. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I hate Shorty G. I hate everything about him. So yeah, I hope Sheamus just destroys him in record time. And I actually hope this is one of those matches that goes on before 7 o'clock because I wouldn't care if I missed it.
Well, there's only 7 matches on the whole card. Well, now 2 of those being the Royal Rumble itself, but. Yeah, I hope he Sheamus wins this match because I mean you can't bring back Sheamus and build him up and then have him lose to Shorty G out of the gate. That's just messed up. So that's just that.
No.
Yeah. All right, this match I'm looking forward to watching actually. Bayley against Lacey Evans for the Women's Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship. I kind of like this Lacey Evans babyface turn. Makes sense. Goes to show you that she's very talented because she can go over either way, heel or face.
Yeah, I was actually impressed that they were able to get her over, and then I heard her interview on Corey Graves' podcast. She's a very likable person.
Yeah, she is.
In general.
She is.
Yeah, she's just, I mean, and then you know her backstory and stuff. I mean, how can you not root for her, especially when she's a face? But she's a heel, though, which is great, because that whole gimmick is just great as a heel. And I'm sure she'll go back to that again. But right now, she's enjoying the face run. She's one of the better athletes in the ring, out of all the girls on Raw and SmackDown, so it's good to see her get this. I actually like the fact that her real beef is with Sasha, and Sasha's been avoiding the fight with her. I think it's hilarious. I think it's, hilarious that she's supposed to be really fighting Sasha, and Sasha's been avoiding it. I think it's clever. I think it's great. That Sasha's found a way to avoid the fight every week, and now Bayley has to fight her and put up her belt. I think it's great. I think that's masterful by Sasha. But yeah, I have a feeling Bayley wins this only because Bayley has to get a win that matters. And even if she cheats or whatever, I think Bayley holds the belt until WrestleMania. I think so.
I think
Bayley wins, even though I hate her.
I think Lacey wins this match by DQ. I think they're going to build Lacey Evans up as much as they can. And I can see a blow off between Lacey and Sasha at the next pay per view or even at Mania.
Is Lacey going to be in the Rumble too?
I don't know.
I'm assuming she is, right?
I'm assuming everybody is in the Rumble.
I'm assuming she is. I'm assuming she's going to be in the Rumble.
Yeah, I can see Lacey actually.
Because I know Roman and Baron are going to be in the Rumble.
Right. I gotta be honest with you.
I'm guessing Lacey Evans got to be in the Rumble as well. So
and I have to be honest with you, buddy. Even though you can't stand Bayley and I like her, she's not moving the needle as a champion at this point. She's not.
Terrible.
She's not. No, and I think that's why they're building.
Awful. She is awful on the mic too, man. Bad.
I don't know if she's awful, but she's
bad,
not.
Man.
She's nowhere. I mean, Lacey's better on the mic. I mean, I think the reason why Lacey's gotten a big push is because I think they're seeing that Bayley is probably hit her ceiling, and Lacey has a larger ceiling. And that's why they swapped the two.
People be booing because she sucks.
Right.
I think because I think that's why they've been keeping Sasha around her, because Sasha's more the personality and stuff. You know, like Sasha can talk on the mic, she can get hated, she can draw the heat on the match. Like Sasha's good at that.
Oh,
you know, so I think that's why they keep them together for now. Sasha's great.
She's best female on the SmackDown.
I would love to see her wrestle again, but
is she hurt, or is she just I
don't know. I think she's just being a dick. I have no idea.
Well, I think that Bill and Lacey is how far I can go. I can see a Lacey Sasha blow off at some point next month or so, on a big match.
Oh yeah.
We got to build out Lacey first for it to happen. So, and get the belt off of Bayley too. So I don't know. All right, let's see here. I want to touch on. All right, this one I'm looking forward to. This is probably the match I'm looking for the most of the entire card. Becky Lynch and against Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. I love Becky Lynch. I love Asuka. I gotta be honest with you. I think you and I have discussed this in the past with Becky. I like to see her chase the title for a little bit now. Like I'm a little tired of her as champion now. I'm a little tired. You know, it's cool, but I think where it hit annoying for me more than anything else was at the end of TLC when Shayna Baszler won the triple threat match against her and was it Charlotte? I think it was the other one. No, Bayley. It was Bayley and Becky, and then Shayna Baszler won the match. But then Becky gets the last laugh at the end of the match. That bothered me. That's like okay, you're starting to tread close to Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins territory where you make me start not like her anymore. I'm not saying I don't like her, but and she's getting the pop. But if you go on wrestling Twitter and you read some of the things out there, people are starting to get a little tired of the gimmick, just a tad. So. I want Asuka win this match, to be honest with you.
I don't think they make Becky lose this match, only because it's so close to WrestleMania. And they did this last year, where they kind of made Becky lose. Remember, they made Becky lose after Royal Rumble last year. You know, so and then she went in and won the Rumble. You know, but no, I don't. I think this is just. I think they're doing this really just to prolong the fact that Asuka and Kairi should be defending their belts, and they're not doing nothing with the women's tag belt. So they're just prolonging it. So yeah, and honestly, like, what's the point of giving Asuka the tag belt and the women's title? It just makes no sense, because she's not. Even though she's great in the ring and she draws heat because her intro is dope and she's great in the ring, but she'll never draw heat to a match. They never let the poor girl speak English. You know. They just never let her speak English. They act like she can't speak it, which is ridiculous. You know? Yeah, exactly. That's why it's dumb. I don't know why they conceal that fact. It's dumb. So I think Becky wins this. I think Becky holds the belt all the way to WrestleMania. I really can't see them giving up on the cash cow as of yet. And yes, I would like to see her have a run without the belt, but I don't see them making her lose the belt before WrestleMania again just to give it back to her at WrestleMania.
True. I mean, that's a good point. I don't know, man. Maybe some Gaga in this match. Who knows? But I like to see Asuka in the match, to be honest with you. All right. Where else am I here? All right. The Universal Championship strap match between Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, against Daniel Bryan. Not a bad feud, actually. I'm actually enjoying this feud. This Daniel Bryan rebirth. Thought I didn't like it at first. I was like, yeah, I'm into it now.
I hate the friendly Daniel Bryan. I always did. I loved him when he went heel. I hate friendly, happy Daniel Bryan. I hope he gets destroyed by The Fiend. And there's no way The Fiend should ever lose a match ever, because he's, like, unkillable. So, and Daniel Bryan shouldn't be the one to beat The Fiend. Let's be 100% honest on this. Like, Daniel Bryan should not be the one who beats The Fiend, because The Fiend beat the crap out of Seth Rollins. And that's as plain as it should be. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with The Fiend for WrestleMania, but they got to hype up something. And I'm not. That's why it's so weird with Bray Wyatt and The Fiend, this character that he built up. I think it's one of the most interesting characters and things WWE's done, and it's all based on Bray Wyatt's idea, which is awesome. But I don't know what you do with this character. Like you can't really make him lose that much. You know, like you can't. Like, you remember when Kane started losing a lot? People were, like, done with Kane. Yeah. You know, it's like you can't have him lose a lot, because he's this character that's like, he's almost like a Freddy or Jason type. You know, he's like a horror movie. He gets in your head. He's bipolar. He has all this craziness going on. You know, so like I can't see you losing a Daniel Bryan or strap match, because the guy's gonna be tied up to a damn monster. Like, so Daniel Bryan can't beat him. Like, he just can't. So I'm riding with Bray Wyatt over here again.
Yeah, me too. I think, first off, the last time we saw these two, now granted, you have a show on Friday before the pay-per-view, we saw Bray Wyatt retreating. You can't have him retreating and then losing on top of that, too. I just don't see it happening. Unless something big happens on Friday, on tomorrow's SmackDown. We'll see what happens there. But I got Bray Wyatt to win this match. Alright, the Women's Royal Rumble. I don't know who's declared yet, but let me see if I can find declarations yet. Go ahead.
Who we'd like to see show up?
Who?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Who?
Oh, okay, my bad. I was driving over the bridge. I wasn't sure if I lost you. I would.
Now I lost you. Wait. Say that one more time because you're under the bridge. Now say it.
Oh, all right, my bad. I'm not saying that either one of them should win, but can we please get the Iconics back on TV? I would really like to see the Iconics back.
Yeah, I feel like the women's tag team division has been kind of blah the last couple months. Like, obviously you see Asuka is gone solo for a while. I mean, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville has gone solo a little bit last couple weeks on SmackDown. You have that Mandy Otis angle going on right now, which I love. I haven't seen Nikki and Alexa wrestle together in a while. What's going on?
They don't know what to. Vince McMahon hates the fact that he has good talented women. He hates it. I'm just being honest. I think he hates the fact that his top like seller is a woman and Becky Lynch. His most talented wrestler is Charlotte. I think Vince McMahon hates the fact that the women are better, so he holds them there. I'm just spitting off because I know Triple H wants to push the women's division a lot. You know?
Hey, Hunter's a lot more. Hey, I gotta tell you, Hunter's a lot more progressive than you realize, dude.
Hunter is the man. Let me tell you, that I actually never watched NXT, and a friend of mine told me Tony Storm is going to be on NXT.
You need to watch
and Tony
NXT,
Storm
buddy.
is one of the.
You need to watch
Tony
NXT.
Storm is
NXT's
a ridiculous hottie. Tony Storm is beautiful. So I actually checked the match. NXT has ridiculous talent in the
no doubt.
division.
You need to watch NXT, dude.
So I really hope these girls pop up in the world. They got to pop up in the Royal Rumble. It would be great to see Rhea Ripley or Tony Storm. Rhea Ripley was there last year, I think, and she showed up really well. You know, it would be great to see Rhea Ripley, Tony Storm, Bianca, like all these girls just come out there and wrestle. But like I said, it'd be great to see the Iconics come out, even if they just trash people and do their little catty thing. It'd be great. The person I don't want to see show up is Ronda Rousey at all because I hate her. I don't want to see anything with Ronda Rousey. I do not want to see her show up. But I have a bad feeling Ronda Rousey's gonna show up.
Maybe, but that being said, I got Shayna Baszler winning the Royal Rumble.
Really?
Yep.
See, I have either Charlotte or, if she's in it, Lacey Evans winning the Royal Rumble.
Not a bad choice. I think Charlotte will be the end.
Because I think Baszler wants to stay on NXT. I think she's one of those that likes what's going on, and it doesn't. And that's not saying she's like an outlier. A lot of those guys on NXT don't want to go to the big show. You know?
Yeah. Less traveling, better schedule.
Yeah. Talking about yeah, exactly. Triple H was on the same thing, the Corey Graves podcast. He was talking about what's that guy's name?
Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah, you heard what he said.
Yeah.
Like he's an older guy, and he already knows. Like, I don't want to be on TV that much. I don't want to hit the road that much. I'm having fun doing what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm getting the pop that I want, and I'm getting paid. Like, not thinking of being paid.
And guess what? He's really on TV now every Wednesday. So yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, I can see why people wouldn't want. You know why? Because they see what happened to someone like Ricochet. You know,
right? I don't understand why. To be honest with you, I don't understand why WB still does house shows. Still, I don't make money on it, but why do house shows? It kills their fucking roster, in my opinion. But that's just me. All right.
I don't know why.
All right, last one. Come on, kid just woke up. The men's Royal Rumble, as we know, Brock Lesnar enters first. By the way, the last 2 weeks of Brock Lesnar on the mic, awesome.
Yeah,
Good shit.
That was great.
Paul Heyman's the man, dude. That thing with him and R-Truth, though, 2 weeks ago, outstanding.
Yep. Yeah, like Paul Heyman's he's just great at what he does, man. Like, really. He's great at goading the fans, like everything. Yeah.
And by the way, also, you know, we talked about the Raw getting better this, last couple weeks. Paul Heyman's in charge of Raw, and you're starting to really see the Paul Heyman influence really take shape here in 2020 on the show.
Yeah.
That being said, I got Drew McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble. This is the year of Drew, 2020.
Yeah, I love Drew McIntyre, and I would love if he won it. And I wouldn't be mad if him or Randy Orton won it, because those are two of my favorites going right now. You know, but I don't see it happening because, you know, whoever goes, there's a chance that they headline WrestleMania, and I don't think Drew is there yet as a celebrity to headline it. And I don't think he's there to get that push yet, which sucks because I think he's great on the mic too. And Randy Orton, I think he's just happy doing what he's doing. I don't think Randy Orton. I think the fans want Randy Orton. Yeah, I think Randy Orton. I think fans want to see a Randy Orton title run more than Randy Orton cares to do it. To be quite honest, I think Randy Orton likes going on TV, cracking a joke, giving someone an RKO and bouncing. With that being said, I think we'll see Roman Reigns win. Because like I don't. What happens if Brock Lesnar wins it? Does he just not show up to WrestleMania? Like.
Go back home to Sable. Go back home to Sable.
I don't know. I don't know what he does. So I think Roman Reigns, like I said, this is all. I'm pretty sure everybody who's fighting is going in the Royal Rumble as well.
I believe so.
And I think Reigns. I think for me, it only makes sense that Roman Reigns wins, and he fights, and hopefully you still get to pick who you're gonna fight. You know. And he either goes against The Fiend or Brock Lesnar. And I think I'd rather see Roman Reigns and The Fiend have a feud, to be quite honest.
Well, we will see. Anyway, G, my kid is up and crying. I got to run. Thank you for your Royal Rumble preview. Follow G on Twitter at GWSCWLIO, the British Brawl Podcast, as well as the Brawl Network. Doing a great job there, you and Mike Brez. G, we'll talk soon, brother.
Later, bro.
Later, buddy. You got it. Thank you.